joining us.
Hi. Thank you. My name's Angie Kelleher. I use she and her pronouns. Some of my neighbors have been speaking at these meetings in order to manufacture outrage. They like to pretend that there is some nefarious outside group pushing for progressive ideas in our schools. Many of these folks, however, are being organized and funded by state and federal groups such as Moms for Liberty, Parents Defending Education, and No Left Turn in Education. These groups and the people who listen to them have followed a clear path to get us to this point. First, it was reopen the schools and unmask our kids. Then it was attacks on concepts like critical race theory and social emotional learning, however they choose to define those terms, including saying that inclusion and equity in our curriculum and our staffing is wrong. CRT in particular is unique in being so loosely defined by these groups and poorly understood that any manner of things can be included. Favorites are Marxism, communism, and indoctrination. Many communities have called for banning books. These groups also push anti-transgender rhetoric, such as concerns about safe bathrooms, being against chosen pronouns, and of course, no furries. Now some of my neighbors are starting to accuse educators of being groomers, simply for providing information about body development and the spectrum of healthy relationships, including issues pertaining to the very real population we have here of LGBTQ folks, which does include kids. They will probably soon start using the phrase gender ideology to describe these issues. These themes function together to create a wedge. They serve to divide communities and to generate outrage and fear. They mobilize the conservative base and activate fearful voters. These narratives are harmful to our public schools and our teachers. When organizers and promoters generate outrage around these topics, they are prompting some families to leave public schools for private or charter schools. In most cases, the topics raised by these attackers follow a national narrative that paints public schools as failing our students and parents. They do this to rally greater support for private school voucher petitions that pull billions of dollars of Michigan's public school funding from our kids. They tap into a populist theme about taking back control from elites. This distracts people from the real issues, like how to hire and keep good teachers, how to keep classroom sizes low, how to help kids come to school ready to learn. Don't believe these false stories. We have wonderful teachers and staff here already. Our public schools can always be better, but pulling money from them to invest in private schools is not the answer.